Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise, which is available on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC. And today I wanted to go over the brand new developer weapon tutorial video that Capcom went ahead and dropped, showcasing a little bit more information on the dual blades. Now, I've been covering these as of lately as Capcom has been putting up more and more of them as they are trying to bring in two different brand new crowds. Of course, bring in the PC crowd up to speed, which the fact that, they never really put out weapon tutorial videos for when the Nintendo Switch version came out. But now as Sunbreak is about to release, they're also trying to make sure that people who are going to be jumping into Sunbreak are ready to be able to have all the weapons at their tutorial, ready to pick up any one of them, check out one of these quick videos, and be able to have a pretty quick understanding of how the weapon works, since the game is kind of like a little bit convoluted when it comes to like teaching you how to properly use a weapon. It doesn't really do a very good job, so it's best to just kind of pick up one of these videos and have a better understanding as to how to get around it. And the dual blades are pretty much the flashiest weapon in the entire game by far. I think they are some of the more interesting weapons that you can actually use, and one of the more user-friendly ones for sure. I know a lot of people will say that once you want to master them, it'll take a lot of skill, but I think they're very user-friendly for a lot of beginners, which is also going to get you into trouble if you're not necessarily watching your health bar. But right away, they start up kind of showcasing you, of course, that you're going to have a three basic triple attacks. If you just keep tapping, you can learn your basic bread and butter combos from kind of like switching back and forth. And they quickly showcase the demon mode, which I think is kind of like the pivotal skill for this specific weapon. You activate your demon mode, and basically what that does is that you'll start losing stamina. And as you lose stamina, pretty much all you want to do is focus on your attack and build up your spirit meter, and that's kind of like the second gauge that you're going to be dealing with in this game. As you are depleting your stamina, building up your spirit meter, and hopefully dishing out tons of damage, you have kind of like a different ability set. Your basic attacks are going to be a little bit different. You're going to be able to do a couple of things that you simply couldn't do outside of demon mode. And what the spirit mode basically provides you with is that once you fill up that meter and you break out of demon mode, you're going to have access to some of those skills, some of those abilities, some of those combos that you simply didn't have access to typically outside of demon mode. That's simply all that does. While you are in demon mode, you can dash faster, you can run around faster, I believe you can even jump faster as well. You have a wide variety of things that you simply weren't available there. And they also even showcase in the quick tutorial as well that little flare attack that you kind of do a massive combo of attacks. Those are pretty good if you're going to do like static bonuses and stuff like that, if you're going to focus on like weapons that do poison or paralysis. But usually for elemental, you don't really ever use that ability at all. I don't ever see people use them for that matter. But demon mode is definitely the thing that you need to focus on. This is why a lot of people use energy potions to kind of like either keep their stamina bar from depleting or kind of like refresh it back up as quickly as they can, so they could keep that demon mode up pretty much at all times or as much as possible, and they could focus more on having higher damage, that quicker ability of movement, and keeping that archdemon bar filled up as much as possible, because at the end of the day, you're just going to have a better benefit from having that up as well. They do showcase the silkbind attacks, but I don't think they're all that important when it comes to dual blades in Monster Hunter Rise. I don't really ever see dual blades users really focusing on all of them. Maybe the spinning dash one, like in the air, is kind of like a good one, but other than that, I don't ever see people really focus on silkbind attacks when it comes to this weapon, only because you kind of want to use your wire bug attacks for escapability. The wire bugs are so good for you being able to get out of tricky situations that you never really want to waste them in a weapon that you're going to be really up close to the monster, and at the end of the day, you kind of maybe at a moment's notice break out of a position that you might be tied up in, so you need that wire bug, that silk bind, to get out of the way and make sure that you are not caught up in trouble. So it's always interesting that they put up these tutorials a little bit late, if you ask me, but at the end of the day, it's beneficial for those who are still learning to pick up any one of the weapons. If you definitely haven't never tried one of the weapons, you check out one of these tutorial videos, you have a pretty basic understanding of what to do and what to expect. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.